Let's do a really quick tutorial on how I remulched these areas and got rid of all of this grass. I did put mulch down here last year with some landscape fabric, but I obviously did not put enough, so we're going to go through these beds. These are my walkways in between my tomatoes in my bigger bed. As you can see, there's landscape fabric showing, but I just did not do a very good job of layering it correctly and putting enough mulch down. And this is what happens when you don't put enough down. So let me walk you through a couple steps on how we're going to fix these beds and make them a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. This is the area on the side of my bed that I want to turn into mulch, just because I feel like it looks better, but it also keeps the grass and weed seeds down in my actual raised beds. So I'm using cardboard here. I have plenty of Amazon boxes. You're just going to layer this in a thick layer. Nobody has time to pull all of this grass out of here, so this is how I'm going to start with my cardboard. I then laid very thick landscape fabric down. I overlapped it, and then we started bringing in the mulch. And if you're wondering, yes, it's hot. I'm dressed like a teenage boy, and I don't care because I'm going to get it done. I also had a couple of wonderful garden helpers that I did have to pay. So here is kind of the beginning steps where we've got the landscape fabric on the ground and the cardboard. The boys are bringing down the mulch for me, and we're going to start just spreading it out with the rake, which is what you're seeing right here. I'm not sure there's any wrong way to do this, but I was just going to show you. So I will take the grooves in my rake and I will rake it out to make sure that it's more even, and I use the back of it to kind of spread it around a little bit more. This is a huge undertaking, so just be prepared. Probably would be better if you did not do this in the middle of summer, but that is when we decided to do it and try to get it done. Unfortunately, we had to go get another truck bed full, so please come back for part 2, but the dogs really did enjoy the new mulched area and stretched out for some sun.